Good afternoon, everyone. We are here again to solve a question. The question is on polygons, and of course, we all know what polygons are. We have different types of polygons. A polygon is a plane figure, with n sides. A plane figure with n sides is referred to as a polygon. So we can have the n can stem from 3. So a polygon with 3 sides is referred to as a triangle. Sometimes the polygon would have 4 sides. Of course, such polygons are referred to as quadrilateral. We have a list of polygons in the family of the quadrilateral, the likes of the rectangle, the square, the trapezium, the parallelogram, to mention a few. But this polygon here, or these 2 polygons here, has been given to us here to be a hexagon, and also a pentagon. Of course, we know that a hexagon has 6 sides. While a pentagon happens to have 5 sides. So the key word here that we must not take for granted is the regular. So when a polygon is regular, it is said to have equal number of sides, and if the sides are if the sides are equal, it also means that the angles would also be equal. So let us hit the question. It says here is a regular polygon, a regular hexagon, and a regular pentagon. In this question here, we are told to find x. So the angles in a polygon, we have the interior angles, and we have the interior angles, right? And we also have the exterior angles. The interior angles are the angles inside. The exterior angles are the angles outside. But when we say the angles in a polygon, of course, we are referring to the interior angles. And the interior angles of a polygon is given by the formula n minus 2 times 180. We can put this in a bracket to show that we have to observe the n minus 2 first, before timesing by 180. So that simply means for a 3-sided polygon, say for example a triangle, we have 3 minus 2 times 180. And since we have to operate on this first, we have 1 times 180. And that is why the angles in the triangle, would always add up to 180. Right? If we take a 4-sided polygon, so we have 4 minus 2, times 180. If we also operate on the 4 minus 2 first, we are looking at 2 times 180, and that gives us 360. So if this has been established, coming to this question, we can say that the first polygon here, that's the polygon here, happens to be the hexagon. It happens to be the polygon with 6 sides. And if we say that the polygon has 6 sides, it also means that it should have 6 angles. And having 6 angles would simply mean that the 6 angles should add up to give us, if we use the formula n minus 2 times 180, as we had earlier stated, your n is the number of sides, right? Your n is the number of sides. So if your n is 6, we have 6 minus 2, which is 4, then times 180. So 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 times 180 should give us 720. which simply means that all the 6 angles in the first polygon here should all add up to give us 720. Now, if it is regular, like I said, it means all the angles are equal. If it's regular, all the angles are equal, which means if the 6 angles would give us 720, then each angle, we can divide the 720 by 6, and that gives us 120 each. Do not forget that we are dividing by 6 and because of the word regular. If it's regular, it means they are all equal, and we earn the right to split them equally. So the angles in each of these hexagon is 120. So we have 120 here, 120 here, 120 here, 120 here, here, but the area where we are concerned is this part here, where I'll just add the 120. Okay, so that part is 120. The other parts are also 120, but that part is the area concerned, and we will just have the 120 of written out there. Now the other polygon is a pentagon, and if we go through the same routes, we can say that the pentagon has 5 sides, and all the 5 angles, let us find out what they should all sum up to give us using this same formula here. Your n is 5 since it has 5 sides and 5 angles. So we have 5 minus 2, which of course is 3, then times 180, and that should give us 540. Now, if all the 5 angles gives us 540, we can also divide by 5 because it is regular, to get the size of each angle, and that should be 108. That should be 108. So we can use a blue tick to show the angles in the pentagon. We have this is 108, 108 is here, 108 is here, 108 is here. But the part where we are most interested in is this inner part here, which is close to the X. So we have 108 written out here, 108. So 108, has been written out, to show the angle that we have over there. So once you have found those angles, then it becomes almost a solved question. So what do we need to do from here? And we can simply say that if you have angles that are aligned at a point, how do we know angles that are at a point? The easiest way, we can have them. How do we know that they are at a point? Notice that this angle 120, the 108, and the X can form a complete circle. It has formed a complete circle. Here, the first part is 120, a part of it is 108, and a part of it is X. And when you have angles at a point, they should add up to give us 360. The angles at a point will add up to give us 360. So 120 plus 108 plus the angle X, which we are asked to find, should give us 360. So 120 plus 108, if we add 108 to 120, we should have 228. So 228 plus X is equals to 360. And from here, we can attempt to find what our X is. So to find X, we can have our X to be 360. The 228 can move over here, to become a minus. Why is that so? It was carrying the original plus here. So when it crosses the equal sign, it should become a minus. So 320 minus 228. And we are looking at our X to be 132. So in this case, our x is 132, and that's how to solve this question. Let's not forget the keywords that when a polygon is regular, it simply means that all the sides are equal, and for that reason, the angles are also equal. I honestly believe that we have learned one or two things. Please do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to turn on your notification buttons so that each time a video is sent, you can also learn from it. Do not also forget to share with friends, that would really need something like this. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Yeah, thank you so much.